Hi, everyone. I'm Rob Jackson, a professor at Stanford University and chair of the Global Carbon Project, an international group of scientists that tracks greenhouse gas emissions from human activities and from natural ecosystems. These days, I spend most of my time working on methane because it's the most important gas for slowing climate change over the next decade or two. Methane's deadly. Pound for pound, it's nearly 90 times more potent than carbon dioxide at warming the Earth in the first 2 decades after release. Its concentration has more than doubled over the past century, too, a much faster increase than for CO2. And methane concentrations today are rising more quickly than at any time since record keeping began. Methane's also mysterious. We're still trying to understand why methane concentrations are surging. It could be that warming temperatures are boosting emissions from tropical wetlands, the largest natural source. It could be that more methane is belching from cows, oil and gas fields, coal mines, landfills, and thawing Arctic permafrost. Methane's neglected. The first ever major methane agreement, the Global Methane Pledge, was only signed a few short years ago. More than 150 nations have committed to cut methane emissions at least 30% by 2030 through reducing energy-based and agricultural emissions. The Global Methane Pledge is an important first step, but it's voluntary and we need stronger cuts. There's also no evidence yet from the atmosphere that even these voluntary cuts are actually happening. That's why we're here today. We need stronger action and faster action that the Methane Emergency Brake can provide. And finally, methane's malleable, a plus for climate action. It leaves the air naturally only a decade or so after its release. Because of the shorter lifetime, if we could eliminate all methane emissions from human activities like agricultural waste and fossil fuels, a big if, methane's concentration would return to pre-industrial levels within only a decade or two. Restoring methane to pre-industrial levels would help save half a degree C of warming and could happen in your lifetime and even mine. We're here today to help pull the methane emergency brake.